Okay, so here's the inside of my new lever. I've just replaced the stock cable with something shorter that I can connect an extension to act as kind of a pseudo detachable cable. The original cable in this stick design actually is designed to go inside of this casing here, and these things here, it goes inside and wraps around, and it kind of gets in the way of all the wires over here. I wasn't gonna do it at first, but then I saw an example of someone having their Korean lever in there with, you know, the 5-pin conversion harness, and it just looked just way too cluttered, having the cable like pressed up right up against here. And also, I can't imagine, you know, being in an actual tournament or event and having to, you know, open up the stick and wrap it inside of here. This board here was a pain in the ass to get to. It's covered up by this thing here. You have to unscrew it, pop it out, and the board itself is mounted by these black screws with these white circles around them. You can't really see where the plug-in goes here, but it's actually on the other side of the board. So to access it, you have to unscrew the board itself, get these other wires here free of the little cable management hooks, so the board will actually come up far enough for you to pull the power cord out of it and replace it. Also, there's a little tab. This pin harness thing, or whatever it's called, the connector, is actually about twice the size of the original one here. The original one like sits flush completely under the board itself. Hold on, I'll show you. So that's what the original one looks like. So when it's in there, you can't even see it really. And it basically gives perfect clearance for the board to push back in there and sit completely flush inside of the stick casing. But this one here is a standard size one. I didn't realize that it was going to be like this when I ordered it, but there was this little tab here that was preventing me from pushing the board all the way back in. So what I did was I just took some needle nose pliers. Here's a little tab right here. I don't even think it's important for anything, so I just snapped it right off, and now there's enough clearance for it to go back in there and sit flush. Now I'm going to be able to get this thing back on there. Alright, so this is it. So I've swapped out the stock lever for my old Youngshin, put the Hayabusa lever in my old stick just so it has a place to sit. And the wire, so this short wire here is the wire that's actually connected to the PCB, and this extension here is what I'll use to connect to PCs and consoles. And the short wire here is short enough to where I can tuck it into the housing without it getting in the way of all those fragile wires in there, and it won't be too annoying to tuck away.